He walked in like trouble, smelling like whiskey and dust. The devil wore cowboy boots that night, black leather shining under barroom lights. Had a crooked grin and reckless eyes, like every bad decision in disguise. He tipped his hat and pulled me close, said, "Pretty thing, you're dancing alone." And somewhere deep inside my soul, I already knew I should have gone home. But lonely hearts don't scare easy, they chase fire even when it burns. The devil wore cowboy boots and played me like an old blues song. Had hands smooth as Tennessee whiskey, and a love that never stayed too long. I gave him every shattered piece, he left me smoking broken truth. Lord, the devil wore cowboy boots, and I still dream about him too. He drove an old black Chevy pickup, radio humming southern rock. We kissed beneath the dime street light while heaven watched the clock. Every town knew his reputation, women whispered when he came around. But danger always sounds romantic when your heart's already breaking down. Some men carry darkness quietly, like a loaded gun beneath their smile. The devil wore cowboy boots and danced me straight through hellfire. Every midnight tasted sweet, till love turned into barbed wire. He'd hold me close at sunrise, then disappear by afternoon. Yeah, the devil wore cowboy boots and left my soul singing the blues. Baby, I love the chaos more than I ever loved him. Baby, broken girls mistake destruction for passion now and say his name. And if I saw him walking tonight, Lord, I'd probably lose again. 'Cause the devil wore cowboy boots, and temptation wears his skin. Cowboy boots and broken hearts, that's how the devil hunts. Devil wore cowboy boots that night, black leather shining under barroom lights. Had a crooked grin and reckless eyes, like every bad decision in disguise. He dipped his hat and pulled me close, said, "Pretty thing, you're dancing alone." And somewhere deep inside my soul, I already knew I should've gone home. But lonely hearts don't scare easy. They chase fire even when it burns. The devil wore cowboy boots and played me like an old blues song. Had hands smooth as Tennessee whiskey, and the love that never stayed too long. I gave him every shattered piece. He left me smoking broken truth. Lord, the devil wore cowboy boots, and I still dream about him too. He drove an old black Chevy pickup, radio humming southern rock. We kissed beneath the smoke on the ceiling. Your ghost in the room again. There's smoke in my bedroom tonight, curling slow beneath the neon light. Ashtray full and the window cracked, like my heart when you never came back. Your cologne still lingers on my sheets, mixed with whiskey and defeat. Every shadow looks like your face, every silence screams your name. I told myself I'd be alright, but loneliness got louder tonight. Now there's smoke in my bedroom and thunder in my chest. I keep trying to forget you, but your memory won't rest. These walls know all my secrets, every tear I try to hide. There's smoke in my bedroom and nowhere left inside to run. That old record keeps spinning slow, same sad blues from years ago. I wear your flannel like a wound, trying to hold on to something true. Outside the city keeps breathing, taxi lights and drunken laughter. But in this room time froze the night. You kissed me goodbye forever. Funny how love can disappear, but leave its fingerprints everywhere. Now there's smoke in my bedroom and fire in every vein. I still hear your footsteps like echoes in the rain. These empty bottles by the bed know exactly how I cry. smoke in my bedroom, and your ghost still lives inside. Maybe I loved you too deeply. Maybe you love me halfway. Maybe broken hearts were always meant to burn slow this way. To your eyes, there's smoke in my bedroom, and I'm still getting high on goodbye. Smoke in my bedroom, and you in every breath. "29 with a tired soul. That can't be how this story goes. I see lines forming around my eyes from too many sleepless nights, too many strangers, too much whiskey, too many wrongs called right. Mama said don't chase broken men, they'll drag your heart through hell. But I was young and reckless then, now I know those stories well. Every cigarette burns a memory. Every bar stool knows my name. I'm too young to feel this old, too young for this kind of lonely. My heart's worn out before it's time, like a sad song nobody holds. I laugh loud but cry slow, smile just enough not to show. Lord, I'm too young to feel this old, but pain don't care how old you are. Friends keep talking about forever, babies, houses, wedding rings, while I'm staring at hotel ceilings, writing blues on napkin things. I traded peace for neon nights and love for temporary fire. Now every mirror tells the truth about worn down dreams and tired desire. Funny how growing up ain't graceful, sometimes it just leaves scars. I'm too young to feel this old, too these tears hidden in my soul. I still dance when the band plays slow, still pretend I ain't broke below. Lord, I'm too young to feel this old, but life hit harder than love. Maybe one day I'll wake up lighter. Maybe one day this ache won't follow me home. But tonight the blues fit me too well. Still got songs left in my bones, still got dreams I haven't used yet. So pour one more whiskey strong and let me sing where I belong. 'Cause I'm too young to feel this old, but old enough to sing the blues. Red lights, high heels, and a heart nobody sees. She walks into the bar at midnight, velvet dress clinging to her skin. Every man turns his head to watch her, nobody notices the pain within. Lipstick hiding tight cigarettes, perfume covering old regrets. She laughs loud enough to fool the room, but loneliness follows her like perfume. They see a woman dressed like fire, not the ashes underneath. Velvet dress, broken soul, dancing slow to old rock and roll, smiling like she's doing fine, while heartbreak drinks her dry inside. She shines beneath the neon glow, but heaven only knows that behind those emerald eyes lives a woman barely holding on. The bartender knows her first name and how she takes her whiskey neat. He's watched her fall apart in silence to the sound of smoky blues beats. There was a man back years ago who swore he'd never leave. Now every love song cuts like glass, every promise makes her bleed. Some women wear diamonds proudly, she wears scars nobody sees. Velvet dress, broken soul, moving like honey, hurting alone. Every stranger wants her touch, velvet lips lives a goodbye she can't forget. Maybe beauty is just sadness dressed up for Saturday night. Maybe some hearts look strongest right before they break apart. Her drink and move along, a beautiful ghost in high heels, too wounded to let herself heal. Velvet dress, broken soul. Morning came too early again, and your side of the bed stayed cold. There's ashes in my coffee cup from a cigarette I let burn too long. Sunlight creeping through the blinds while the radio plays another sad song. Your coffee mug still sits beside mine, lipstick stain fading slow. Funny how the smallest little things are the hardest to let go. The morning feels heavier now without your footsteps in this house. Now it's ashes in my coffee cup and silence hanging in the air. Every sip tastes like goodbye, like love disappearing somewhere. I keep staring out this kitchen window like you might pull into the drive. But all that's left this morning is smoke, memories, and tired eyes. The clock keeps ticking above the fridge like it's marking every tear. I never knew a quiet room could sound this loud in here. Outside the city keeps moving, people chasing another day. But inside these cracked white walls, my heart still hasn't found its way. Some nights break you loudly, some mornings finish the job. Now it's ashes in my coffee cup and your ghost beside this chair. Sometimes it's daylight, hidden pain. Yeah, it's ashes in my coffee cup and another lonely day. Maybe healing starts slowly, like rain after a drought. Maybe one day I'll drink my coffee without thinking about your mouth. Sun still rises outside, and somewhere beneath this heartbreak, there's still a little fight. So I light one last cigarette and finally let it die. No more ashes in my coffee cup. No more living in goodbye. Morning blues again. Morning blues again. Somewhere between nowhere and goodbye. Room 12, blue motel light, flickering like a tired soul. Highway 61 keeps calling, while I lose another night alone. The air smells like old cigarettes and broken promises on the floor. I check the door twice just in case, but nobody's coming anymore. Every town feels the same now, just different ways to be lost. Blue motel off Highway 61, where every heart comes undone. I lay my head on empty pillows and dream of nowhere I belong. The neon hums like distant sorrow through walls that never heal. Yeah, I'm staying in this blue motel, just trying not to feel. The radio plays faded country songs about a love that didn't last. I trace your name in a window fog, then watch it disappear too fast outside side trucks keep rolling westward like they know where they should be. But I'm stuck in this old room with nothing left of you and me. Some roads don't lead you home, they just circle through your vein. Blue motel off Highway 61, where every goodbye weighs a ton. I count the cracks inside the ceiling, like memories I can't outrun. The night calls low like Mississippi water, pulling everything apart. Yeah, I'm lost inside this blue motel with a highway in my heart. Maybe I'll leave at sunrise, maybe I'll never leave at all. Some women don't escape their past, they just learn how to crawl. Every road leads on. Just me and the highway. Somewhere between nowhere and goodbye. Room 12, blue motel light, flickering like a tired soul. Highway 61 keeps calling while I lose another night alone. The air smells like old cigarettes and broken promises on the floor. I check the door twice just in case, but nobody's coming anymore. Every town feels the same now, just different ways to be lost. Blue motel off Highway 61, where every heart comes undone. I lay my head on empty pillows and dream of nowhere I belong. The neon hums like distant sorrow through walls that never heal. Yeah, I'm staying in this blue motel, just trying not to feel. The radio plays faded country songs about love that didn't last. trace her name in window fog and watch it disappear too fast. Outside, trucks keep rolling westward like they know where they should be, while I'm stuck in. Cold wind blowing down these empty streets. She came to Chicago chasing a dream. Bright red lips and a heart still clean. Believed his promises, every word he said. Now she drinks alone in a stranger's bed. Southside bars and neon rain turn young love into old pain. Train tracks crying through the night like goodbye fading out of sight. Her love died somewhere in Chicago, between whiskey shots and midnight shadows. Now every blues song hurts her soul, since the city finally took control. Chicago, under cold lights glowing hollow, and she still hears his name when the slow guitar plays. She walks past clubs they used to know, where the music still moves soft and slow. Bartender looks but says nothing at all. He's seen too many lonely women fall. Mascara and tied eyes, learning how heartbreak survives. Rain keeps washing the streets downtown, but nothing cleans that memory out of love died somewhere in Chicago, like cigarette smoke drifting low. She dances with ghosts till dawn, trying to live after love is in Chicago. And the night still won't let her go. Every lonely bar feels like home for a woman learning to be alone. Chicago keeps the hearts it breaks. Hear that whistle blowing. Sounds like goodbye again. There used to be a midnight train rolling slow through this old town. I'd wait outside in the pouring rain, hoping you'd step back down. Streetlights flicker on empty sidewalks, coffee cold in my trembling hands. Everybody said I should move on, but grief don't care about plans. Time keeps moving like a runaway wheel, but some wounds never heal. Now the midnight train don't stop here anymore, just blows through like you did before. Shaking windows, rattling my soul, leaving silence where love used to go. And every lonely whistle cry cuts through me like a knife. Yeah, the midnight train don't stop here anymore, and neither does my life. Your old leather jacket's still hanging by the door you slammed that night. I tell myself I should let go, but memories don't loosen tight. The diner closed last winter, the jukebox finally died. Now this town feels just like me, broken down inside. Funny how ghosts never really leave, they just learn how to grieve. Now the midnight train don't stop here anymore, just tears through darkness like before. Steel wheels singing old regrets for a heart that can't forget. And every lonely whistle cry still keeps me up at night. Yeah, the midnight train don't stop here anymore, but your memory still arrives. Maybe somewhere down the line you found peace I couldn't find. Maybe love was never meant to stay. let you go. Gone like the midnight train. Gone like you. Beale Street glowing in the rain, and my heart breaking under neon lights. There's a red neon sign outside my window, buzzing like an old regret. Crowds keep laughing down on Beale Street while I drown in cigarettes. I sing the blues in smoky corners for strangers drinking pain away. But every note I pour into this microphone still carries your name. You said the night would never end, but dawn always tells the truth. Now it's neon tears on Beale Street, falling slow like Tennessee rain. Every guitar cry cuts deeper, every whiskey shot calls your name. I smile while the whole room watches, but baby, underneath these lights it's just neon tears on Beale Street, and a woman barely surviving the night. Old men clap when I start singing like they know exactly what heartbreak means. Bartender slides another bourbon over without saying anything. There's a couple dancing by the jukebox the way we used to move so close. Now I sway along beside the spotlight, holding on to your ghost. Funny how music can heal you and destroy you at the same time. Now it's neon tears on Beale Street, mixing with mascara love, the state's somewhere back in time. And when the last bar finally closes and the streets grow cold and quiet, I'll still be singing for your memory beneath these lonely neon lights. Beale Street quiet tonight, and so am I. You look right through me, like I was never there. I saw you standing by the bar light, same old smile, same cigarette. But when I walked up close beside you, there was nothing in your eyes left. I said your name soft like a prayer, hoping something would return. But you just nodded like a stranger, while my whole inside burned. Funny how love can die without a single sound. That was the night you forgot my name, like I was just another face in the flame. No recognition, no trace of pain, just a cold, unfamiliar frame. And I stood there breaking quietly while you laughed with someone new. Yeah, that was the night you forgot my name, but I remember you. We used to dance in the same old room under lights that made us glow. You swore you'd never let me go, but promises don't always grow. Now every song feels like a stranger, every step feels out of place. I'm haunted by a version of you that time can't erase. Some goodbyes don't need words, they just forget to stay. That was the night you forgot my name and turned my love into shame. I was standing there in silence while you never felt the same. forgot my name, and I finally gave it up. You forgot my name, but I didn't forget you. Some paint hides behind perfect makeup. She walks in wearing confidence tonight, red lips glowing under neon light. Everybody thinks she's doing fine, but heartbreak hides well with whiskey and wine. She laughs out loud with strangers near, never lets nobody see a tear. Smoke drifting slowly through the room, like old memories wrapped in perfume. Lonely women don't cry in public. They hold their pain above the surface, smile so nobody notices how broken their hearts really get. Lonely women don't cry in public. They dance slow while the blues keeps playing, then fall apart when the night is ending. Bathroom mirror, dim yellow light. She whispers softly, I'll survive tonight. Fixes her makeup one more time, like healing heartbreak should look divine. Band keeps playing those sad guitar lines about lost love and wasted time. She feels every note deep inside, but still won't let the whole world see her cry. Lonely women don't cry in public. They wear heartbreak like expensive velvet. Every slow song cuts a little deeper, but they keep moving through the fever. They survive beneath the city colors, but behind closed doors and midnight thunder, even strong hearts gone down. Ain't nobody ever hear the quietest heartbreak. Late night downtown, nothing but smoke and lonely melodies. Walks in slow through the velvet haze, eyes full of secrets and old mistakes. Black velvet dress, hugging every scar, like she was born inside a broken bar. Saxophone crying soft and low, playing for lovers who already let go. Whiskey reflections dance in her eyes, like midnight hiding sweet little lies. Smoke, jazz, and the girl in black velvet. Every lonely soul in the room felt it. She moved like heartbreak, dressed in gold, too young to look that tired and cold. Smoke, jazz, and the girl in black velvet, slow dancing with ghosts nobody else gets. Old men stare while the band plays blue, like she reminds them of someone they knew. She lights another cigarette alone, like fire trying to keep her warm. Rain taps softly on the window frame, but nothing here ever really changes. Another bourbon, another sad song, another night pretending to stay strong. Smoke, jazz, and the girl in black velvet, her silence louder than the record spinning. Every guitar cry follows her soul, like the blues already took control. keeps breathing inside of her again. Some women wear sadness beautifully. New Orleans nights still haunt me, like smoke hanging from the ceiling fan. I left my heart in New Orleans, somewhere down on Bourbon Street, under neon lights and broken dreams, where the river hums so bittersweet. You were playing that old guitar, like the world had done you wrong. And every note you pulled from those strings felt like my soul inside your song. Oh, I should've known a man like you was born to roam. Now every midnight whiskey burns like the touch I can't forget. I left my heart in New Orleans, and I ain't found a way back yet. The city keeps your memory alive in every smoky bar I see. Lord, I left my heart in New Orleans, and the rest of me ain't free. I still wear that black velvet dress, the one you said drove you insane. But now it just hangs off my shoulders like sorrow wrapped in rain. Street musicians sing the blues outside some old cafe at night. And every time that train rolls by, I swear I still see your headlights. Oh, love like ours was gasoline and matchstick sparks. Now every midnight whiskey burns like the touch I can't forget. I left my heart in New Orleans, and I ain't found a way rest of me ain't free. Maybe someday I'll stop hearing your name in the rain. Maybe someday this lonely blues won't feel the same. But tonight I still belong to yesterday. I left my heart in New Orleans, and New Orleans kept me. Down in New Orleans, my broken heart still sings. Don't close the door on me yet. She's been singing since the dawn of time, in bars that barely see the light, wrinkled hands around a microphone, still burning through the night. The crowd gets smaller every season, but the blues don't let her go. Every scar she carries softly turns into another note. They say the end is getting closer, but she just smiles and shakes her head. Heaven can wait. I need one more song, one more chance to right my wrong. Let me sing until the hurt is gone, before I finally move along. I ain't ready for the silence. I still got fire in my soul. Heaven can wait. I need one more song before you take me home. She remembers smoky stages, young and wild, no fear at all. Now she sings with quiet thunder to the shadows on the wall. Every friend she lost to time still lives inside her cause. Every love that broke her heart comes back when she sings these words. Life of music and sorrow, fading spotlight. I just feel the final chord. Heaven can wait. I need one more song before I'm called to the Lord. Maybe heaven understands a woman made a broken melody. Maybe angels listen closer when she sings her then don't let it end too long. And when the lights finally fade away, let my voice still carry on. Heaven can wait. I need one more song, and then I'll be gone. Oh, baby, these nights taste like bourbon and regret. Red lipstick stains on a whiskey glass. She laughs real loud, trying to hide the past. Dim lights glowing on her velvet skin, but lonely women know how heartbreak begins. Smoke curls slowly above her head, dancing with ghosts and words unsaid. The band keeps playing that old blues tune, like heartbreak always comes too soon. Whiskey tears on red lipstick nights. She hides her pain beneath city lights. Every slow dance cuts like a knife. Whiskey tears on red lipstick nights. A stranger asked if she's doing alright. She says, baby, I survived the night. But her eyes tell stories her lips won't say, about a man who drank her love away. The jukebox moans like a crying train, every note dripping with sweet old pain. She keeps on smiling through the haze, while memories burn like a neon flame. Whiskey tears on red lipstick nights. Lonely hearts under barroom lights. One more bourbon, just to feel alive. Whiskey tears on red lipstick nights. Those wearing cheap disguise, still chasing love through the dark inside. Whiskey tears on red lipstick nights. Another woman crying behind a pretty smile. Some memories don't fade, they burn slow like bourbon. I heard your name tonight downtown, floating through a crowded room. And suddenly the air got heavy, like thunder before the storm. Bartender poured another double, said, "Girl, you look pale as sin." But he don't know your ghost still lingers underneath my skin. Time moved on, but my heart stayed where you left it. Your name still burns like bourbon, going down slow through my soul. Every syllable tastes like heartache, mixed with smoke and gold. I tried drowning you in strangers, tried losing you in the dark, but your name still burns like bourbon every time it hits my heart. That old leather booth remembers the night you swore you'd never leave. Now I sit there all alone sometimes, still arguing with memories. Your photographs tucked in my wallet, worn thin from trembling hands. Lord, some loves don't die easy, no matter how hard you stand. Funny how goodbye can last longer than love itself. Your name still burns like bourbon, like fire running through my veins. No amount of midnight whiskey can wash away your stain. I wear my pain beneath red lipstick, like women do in old blues songs. Yeah, your name still burns like bourbon, long after you've been gone. Maybe I'll heal someday, maybe this ache will loosen, but tonight your memory sits beside me like an old familiar ruin. Reflects a trace of you. If loving you was my disaster, then losing you became my truth. 'Cause your name still burns like bourbon, and I still drink to you. Still burns like bourbon. Sometimes love don't break you fast. It breaks you little by little. Kept the coffee warm every morning, ignored every silent warning. He came home smelling like cheap perfume, but she still danced with him in that dark room. Years felt heavy like pouring rain. She learned to smile through every pain. Neighbors heard the fighting walls, but nobody answered when her heart would fall. These are the blues of a woman who stayed too long, singing sad truths through an old blues song. Gave him her fire till the flame was gone. Yeah, the blues of a woman who stayed too long. Red wine stains on the kitchen floor. She don't cry loud anymore. Now her eyes look tired and cold, like a story already told. She wears a heartbreak like a black silk dress, pretty on the outside, inside a mess. Every midnight cigarette burns slow, like the love she should have let go. These are the blues of a woman who stayed too long. Blues of a woman stayed too long. She gave him trust. Now all that's left is smoke and dust. These are the blues of a woman who stayed too long, trying to survive where she didn't belong. Yeah, the blues of a woman who stayed too long. Some good women disappear before they ever leave. I should have known by the way he kissed that whiskey bottle first. He walked in smelling like bourbon and smoke, with tired eyes and a reckless grin. Said, baby, I ain't no good for loving. Lord, I should've listened then. Every Friday night turned into Sunday morning, waiting by the kitchen light, listening for tires on gravel roads, praying he'd come home alive. But whiskey had his soul long before he ever held mine. He loved the bottle more than me, more than these arms around his pain, more than the prayers I whispered softly every time he called my name. I tried to be his salvation, but Jack Daniels won the war. Yeah, he loved the bottle more than me. I can't save him anymore. Broken glasses on hardwood floors, bills piled high beside the sink. He'd cry and swear he'd change this time, then drown those promises and drink. Some nights he'd hold me trembling, like a child lost in the dark. disappear, leaving bruises on my heart. Loving him was like hugging fire, warm at first, then all destruction. He loved the bottle more than me, more than a half-lit little home, more than the dreams we used to whisper. Before the whiskey turned him cold, I gave him all my patience, till there was nothing left to bleed. Yeah, you love the bottle more than me, and that truth still murders me. Maybe somewhere beneath the damage, there's still a man worth saving, but I can't drown beside him anymore, trying to keep us breathing. Yeah, he loved the bottle more than me. So tonight I'm setting myself free, leaving this ring beside the bed, along with all the things he said. And if he finally hits rock bottom, maybe he'll remember me, the woman who loved him desperately, even after whiskey stole everything. He chose the bottle, so I chose goodbye. Another night, same old seat. She walks in like she owns the sorrow, takes the corner, third stool from the end. Bartender already knows her order, no need to ask again. Red lipstick, slightly faded, high heels tapping out the pain. Every stranger thinks she's waiting for someone, but no one ever came. She smiles like she's alright, but eyes don't learn to lie that well. She's a queen of empty bar stools, sitting where love used to be, ruling over broken promises and whiskey memories. she's the queen of empty bar stools, and loneliness is her kingdom key. There was a man who called her darling, said forever like it was true. Then he vanished like smoke at sunrise, left her drinking cheap perfume. And now she talks to fading jukeboxes like they understand her soul. Every song is just a reminder of a heart she can't control. Some women breaking loud explosions, some just quietly disappear. She's the queen of empty bar stools, where every night feels the same, counting cracks inside the wood grain, whispering his name. She don't cry where people notice, she just orders one more round. Yeah, she's the queen of empty bar stools, and a love that let her down. Be free, but tonight she's still the ruler of a broken memory. Still pretending she ain't lonely, while her story stays untold. And if you ever see her smiling, don't believe it for a while, 'cause she's the queen of empty bar stools, hiding pain behind a smile. Another empty stool, another night. Hold me close just one more time. The bar is quiet, the night hangs low. Blue lights fading, soft and slow. She stands alone beside the stage, trying to hide heartbreak and rage. He walks over without a word, like an old memory finally heard, that same cologne, those tired eyes, still carrying unfinished goodbyes. One last slow dance before goodbye, before the whiskey and the neon die. Hold me like we still got time, even if it's just for tonight. One last slow dance before goodbye, while the blues guitar softly cries. Let this heartbreak pass us by, for one last slow dance tonight. Their shadows move across the floor, like lovers they once were before. No promises left to believe, only the pain they couldn't leave. Outside the rain begins to fall, inside the band plays through it all. She rests her head against his chest, knowing some endings hurt the best. One last slow dance before goodbye, before we become strangers tonight, before your memory fades away like smoke at the end of the day. No angry words, no tears to hide, just two broken souls and one last night. One last slow dance before goodbye, till the final note fades into night. And when the morning steals your touch, I'll remember this dance too much. Some goodbyes never really end.